Hey everybody, welcome back to Inside Video Games and Gaming with your host July Diaz. This is a very special episode where I was able to get a general meeting with a high executive at a very prestigious independent video game company, and I was able to pitch some games, and I really hope you enjoy listening to this, and it was a great opportunity, and it was a little bit like out of nowhere, sort of like a helpful thing that this executive was doing was opening their DMs and just having people with diverse voices set up a meeting, and this executive was gracious enough to let me record for the show. So this hopefully other people learn from this, and here it is. Here's the interview. Hey
there, July. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me, Thomas.
Yeah, thank you for reaching out. Thank you for having me on your podcast. I did a little bit of research, and I'm a fan. It's a very funny podcast. It's like Borat. And
wow, thank you. Yeah. Borat's a hero of mine.
Yeah, huge fan of Borat. So Borat me.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Borat. Well, I don't want to bore at you. This is more of like a serious meeting. You said on Twitter that you wanted to hear some pitches from some diverse voices for the, just any video game ideas, and I have a few.
Yes. I'm, with everything going on in the country, I just feel like we need to be listening, and I want to listen, and I'm here to listen. So whatever ideas you have, I would love to develop whatever ideas you have into a video game. That would be my contribution to the cause.
Great. I love that. So much. Okay, so one of my ideas is, did you ever watch the movie Coco? About a little Mexican boy who sort of...
Yes, yeah, I have. I am familiar with Coco.
Okay, great. So it's
Pixar.
Sort of like, yes, a Pixar film. It's so my pitch for a game, one of my pitches is doing Coco but as a game.
Okay. So right away, there probably would be problems with licensing because we can't actually use Coco, or I believe that's a Disney property.
Right. But I mean, we can, this is sort of, we can reach out to Disney and, maybe they're interested.
Possibly. We are in the business of making original content, original video games. So that's a very good idea.
Okay.
And it's something that we can definitely talk about.
Great. Okay, well, I have another pitch. It doesn't have to be that.
Yeah,
I'm not stuck on that.
Great. Yeah, pitch away. Any original ideas you have for a video game?
Okay, cool. So, like the Super Mario, that character?
Yes.
Yes. Italian plumber saves a princess. Yeah. So there are a couple Mario games that are sort of like sporty, and there's a tennis version of the Mario. There's like Olympics. I'm thinking basketball. I'm thinking a basketball Mario game, sort of like being able to branch out and not just like, not just be Mario characters, but actually bring Mario into the real world.
That is a great idea. Once again, there'd be a problem with licensing with Mario because he is a Nintendo trademarked character, so we wouldn't be able to do that one,
right?
As well.
You're more of an independent.
Yes. Yeah.
Company.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I get it. Sure. So you're looking more for an original.
Idea. That's what we do at Karatoo, is create original content, original video games at Karatoo.
Karatoo.
So,
Which, by the way, I love your games. I love Karatoo
Yeah.
games.
thank you. Yeah. So, do you have any other original ideas?
Yeah, sure. Are you aware of the game Pong? You know the classic game Pong?
Yes. Yeah. I believe I played that one when it first came out. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. So I'm thinking like bringing Pong into the new millennium.
Now I feel like you're Borating me right now. You said you wanted to have a serious conversation, but I feel like you're Borating me.
No, I'm not Borating you. I'm being serious. I have these ideas. You know, they're all listed here. I have them on my computer.
I don't think that's an it's still not. We're again at Karatoo. We're here to create original video games, original ideas. So no, we can't do Pong.
Listen,
Can't do your version of Pong.
I hear what you're saying. I love Karatoo. I love all the Karatoo games. Karatoo Man 2.
Yeah, Karatoo Man 3 coming up. It's coming up next month.
I can't wait. It's both rated M, but also for children, and it helps them read. It's phenomenal what you guys are doing over there, Karatoo.
Yeah, well, we want to create entertainment, but we also want to educate, and I think that's what sets us apart from the competitors.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
If you have any ideas like that, anything that could be entertaining plus educational, I would love to hear those ideas as well.
I do. Are you aware of Hooked on Phonics? You remember that?
I do remember that. Yes.
Yes. So okay, cool. So I'm thinking Hooked on Phonics, but mobile. Take it on the go. Put it on your phone.
Now, there's a chance it might already be on the phone. It might be an app, just because these days there's an app for everything.
Right.
July, I don't think you're Borating me or you're not listening to me. Original ideas. If you have any original ideas, I would love to hear them. Because that's what we do. We do original content.
Okay. Original. Okay. I hear you. I'm not Borating you.
It sounds like you're Borating me. If you can just, and I feel like your next answer is going to be another thing that exists, and I'm not going to like it. So please, I do have a very full schedule today.
Really?
If you can just, yeah.
Hopefully with more diverse voices.
Yes, we are an equal opportunity company, and we do hire. We do have a diverse employee list of employees.
Okay, because the last time I looked on your website, it seemed like it was mostly white males, and the main character of Karatoo Man is an Asian stereotype, sort of looking like a Bruce Lee motif.
Well, Karatoo Man is a universal character that does not have a race. So, I don't know what to say to that.
Well, all those games are sort of like side-scrolling beat 'em ups, and
yeah,
he's dressed in that classic yellow jumpsuit of Bruce Lee in Enter the Dragon.
July, by the way, we do have employees who are people of color. So I just want to go back to that. We do have employees.
If that's true, great. Name them.
There's Eric.
So you're not sure if that's his name?
Well, I'm not actually sure what he is.
What he is?
Well, I mean, like what he identifies as himself. I don't technically know what he is. I mean, he could be. I'm guessing somewhere from South America.
Okay, that's a start.
Yeah. So Eric. whose
Okay. So
last name is Garcia. Yes.
I got an original idea. For real this time. Original.
I don't think you do. I think you're boratting me, and
I'm not boratting you. It's an original idea, and it's education. It's going to be educational, and it's going to be family friendly, and it's going to be fun.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, so picture a dinosaur.
Okay,
and this is more of a side-scrolling game, sort of like a, in the Super Nintendo era, that kind of 8-bit style of game.
Yeah.
Picture a dinosaur. Now, picture him sort of cartoonishly being evil, but also, kind of winking at you. He's sort of like a rascal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the whole objective of the game is to eat apples, but also steal from the rich and give to the poor in the game. And that's a big life lesson right there.
Okay. I want to say that the idea already exists, but nothing's coming to mind. So, okay. We can actually, this sounds like an original idea.
Oh yeah. All right. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you call
the dinosaur's name is Robin Hood.
Okay. Well, there's like a Robin Hood app already, so we couldn't use maybe
the Robin Hood app.
There's a Robin Hood app, yeah. There's
but isn't that for stocks?
Yeah. This sounds like a good idea, July, and I would love to hear more about it.
Great.
Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this. I want to develop a game with you, July Diaz.
Thank you. I do have to say it felt a little uncomfortable the way you kind of like gave that little pizzazz of my last name there, but it's a learning experience, I'm sure, for you, since you only have, it sounds like, one person of color working for your company.
Okay, it's not just one person, and I actually, my girlfriend is a Latina. So, what do you think about that?
It feels like you're trying to prove a point.
I'm not.
That's great.
I'm not trying to prove
Latina.
a point. She's Latina. Yeah.
I hope you're. You don't do any sort of like weird microaggressions around here, or just.
I do not.
Or just
I love
sort of
her
like pronounce
very much.
Words in Spanish out of nowhere.
I don't do that. No. And honestly, I don't think I said your last name with any kind of pizzazz. I just said Diaz. July Diaz.
And there you go again. You're sort of like giving it a little twang or something. It's making me a little uncomfortable. And I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to bore at you.
Okay, I apologize. I'm sorry if I offended you with my pronunciation of your name.
Thank you. I accept that apology. If this is a little too personal, if you don't mind me asking, where did you meet your girlfriend?
eHarmony. It's been we've been dating for we dated for like 6 months. We're not dating now. We're taking a break right now.
You're not dating? But you just said you had a girl. You just did you lie to me, Thomas?
I didn't.
Did you lie?
Well, I wish we were together.
Oh, did it ended bad?
It did. It ended very badly.
What happened?
I was. I don't think we should talk. I don't think we should get into that.
Listen, I'm here to listen. If you don't want me to keep this in the show, I won't leave it in.
Yeah, if you can edit this out, I don't know why I even told you. Her name was Sophia, and she was from Guatemala. And she was my mamacita.
Okay.
And
Why? Thomas, stop. Please, that you just did a microaggression right there. That's just.
It was a cute name that I had for her that she enjoyed very much.
Did she enjoy it? Is this why she broke up with you?
I don't know. I just want her back so bad.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it wasn't because of that.
I miss my mamacita.
Okay, stop it. Stop saying
if
that,
she's if she's listening, because she's blocked me on everything. She's blocked me on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. I miss my mamacita.
Were you stalking her?
No. We've dated for like 5-6 months. No, of course not.
Did she know that?
Did she know I was dating her? Yeah. July? Yeah, she did.
Okay, because it kind of, that's very extreme for her to block you on all social media. If you were truly dating for that long.
Okay. We didn't technically date.
Oh my God.
But
Thomas,
we did meet.
What are you saying?
We met once, and it went well.
Okay.
And then she said she would love to do it again, and we didn't. She never returned my call or texts or anything. And that was 5-6 months ago.
So,
and I miss her. I miss her so much.
So are
mamacita.
Oh my God! Stop. Are you saying for 5 to 6 months you've been stalking her? Then after that one,
it was a
meeting?
Great date. It was a great date, and I needed to know for sure if she was being honest when she wanted to go on a second date, and she was never honest. She never told me.
Now you're saying it was a great date. How do you think? What were the visual cues she was giving you during the date to make you feel as if it was going well?
The visual cues the conversation was we had a great conversation about her family and her journey into the country from Guatemala, and just her. What she does for a living.
What does she do for a living?
She works in immigration law.
Okay.
And immigration, I guess that's where our views kind of clashed.
Oh my God.
What do you mean they clashed?
What do you mean they clashed?
I don't think.
Are you a Trump supporter? Are you pro building a wall?
Well, I'm not for open borders, and I'm of course because we need, especially during this crisis that that's happening right now. I don't think you would want open borders right now. So yes, I don't think a wall.
Well, I don't
would
appreciate
be a bad
you putting
idea.
words in my mouth. I wouldn't say that. I mean, I feel.
You want the coronavirus? You want the coronavirus?
I actually had it. I actually had the coronavirus, and you would know that if you actually listen to my show.
Oh my God!
I got it through the computer.
How did that happen?
I don't know. It's an elusive disease. It's an elusive phenomenon. It's the 5G probably.
Now that I believe that okay. All right. Now we're on the same page.
Yeah, this is something we could both agree on.
Yes. 5G. Look into it, people. Google it.
Google it.
Google it. All right. I think this conversation went really well.
Yeah, I think so too. And listen, I hope I hope one of these ideas hits you well, and I hope that you think about extrapolating on one of those ideas, and if not me, some other young, diverse voice.
Yes. Yeah. Like I said on Twitter, just send me a DM if you have any original ideas.
Yeah, and what's your Twitter again?
It's at Karatoo.
Right.
At Karatoo.
At Karatoo.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think we can definitely work with that idea that you had, that last one it sounded original. What would you call it?
The last, it's called Robin Hood. I think it's Robin Hood the Dinosaur Adventure.
Robin Hood the Dinosaur Adventures. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Okay. We can definitely work with that. I'm going to say yes. Let's work on it.
Yes. Okay,
yes.
Great. The only thing I would say, if I were to get, started with the project with you and in this whole process, is if you could please, hire some more diverse employees to the company, and so
definitely. And
diversify.
Also, what is Diaz? Where are you from? July.
Where am I from?
Yeah.
No.
Because your last name's Diaz. You're also a person of color. You're a person of color, right?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Why do you feel so apprehensive to ask that question? I don't understand.
I'm just interested. I'm just interested. July Diaz. Are you from this country?
Yes, I was born here. What are you trying to say? That I wasn't born here? Is that what you're assuming? Based off my last name?
No. I just want to know what your story is.
Well, my story is I was born and raised in Los Angeles, in different parts of LA proper, and I am Mexican American. That's both my parents are from Mexico.
Oh, cool!
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. And how did they get into the country?
Legally, you asshole.
Whoa!
I'm sorry, but I'm
just asking a question.
You're coming off really strong with these questions.
I just want to know where your parents are from and how'd they get here. That's all. They came here legally. That's great. I think that's amazing. That's the American dream.
What are you writing down? What are you writing down?
I'm not writing down. I'm just writing notes.
Okay. I hope that's what it is, and you're not writing down my last name to sort of figure out a way to kick me out of the country.
No. Heck no. No, not at all.
Thanks for censoring yourself.
Yeah, you're welcome. So great. That's great. You're living the American dream, July Diaz.
Okay, you're saying the last name again with this weird twang. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
All right. Well, that's love it or leave it.
Love it or leave it. Okay. Well, I hope you keep in touch.
Yes, at Karatoo on Twitter and also on Instagram. If anyone wants to slide into my DMs and shoot me some ideas, I'm listening. This is the time to listen. Black Lives Matter too.
What? Why add the two there? You can just say Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, they matter as well.
Were you gonna say Black Mics? What was that?
No. I said lives. But your life, you're Mexicans. They also matter as well, and the lives of our employees, they matter. So, Black Lives Matter too, is what I'm saying.
Okay, I feel like we're going in circles. I feel like you can just say Black Lives Matter and not add the two there. It feels a little diminishing to what's going on in the world.
I don't think I'm diminishing what I believe in. I get it. I understand what's going on, and I think I think at Karatoo we are doing our best to help voices like yourself and Black lives.
Like myself. Well, thank you. And again, if anybody wants to reach out to you, it's
because brown lives matter too, right?
Well, yes, but I don't think that's what we're talking about right now, and I feel a little uncomfortable you sort of pushing this agenda near the end when I'm trying to wrap it up.
Well, I'm just saying that you matter too.
Well, thank you, but I think and
your parents matter.
I think the important thing here is Black Lives Matter, and
they do.
Well, it sounds like what you're trying to say is all lives matter, and I don't think I appreciate that, and I don't think I.
Well, I don't think anyone is against the idea of all lives matter. I think that's not a bad word or a bad phrase. I think it's getting a bad rap right now, but
I mean, I think it is a bad phrase, and I don't like the way you use the word rap in that statement.
I don't know what I'm trying my best here. I'm trying my best to. I am not a racist.
And see, the number one thing a racist says all the time.
Are you a racist?
Is I'm not a racist.
Are you a racist?
I don't need to answer that question.
Are you a racist?
My listeners know I'm not.
Well, how do we know if you don't say you're not a racist? Are you
I don't
a racist?
need to say it. I don't need to be defensive about it.
Well, I'm not racist, so I'm putting that out there. If anyone's listening, contact me at Karatoo on Twitter and Instagram. I am not racist.
Says the white man, Thomas Hiddlefitch, owner of Karatoo.
Why did you say my last name like that?
It's your last name. I hadn't said it the whole time, but people need to know.
Say it again.
Thomas Hiddlefitch.
Hiddlefitch.
Sorry.
Hiddlefitch. Get it right.
Hiddlefitch. I'm so sorry. CEO of Karatoo and Karatoo Enterprises that has built an empire, an independent video game empire over side-scrolling video games, beat-em-ups, using likenesses of Bruce Lee. And you're saying that you're not racist?
I don't think that they look like Bruce Lee. First of all, I am a huge fan of Bruce Lee, and but no, we don't.
What do you like about Bruce Lee?
I mean, he's a legend. He's a legend for one.
Sure.
He's the ultimate. Probably the most important Asian figure in the world.
You're being very vague. What do you think he does? What do you think he was known for?
Like karate, right?
Okay, we need to end this now.
All right. That sounds good with me. I guess you bore at me, so I'm going to look like a fool, whatever.
I didn't bore at you this time. I was trying to have a serious meeting. You open up your DMs. I was here to pitch some games.
I doubt that. I think you are bore-atting me. This has been a terrible interview.
You're a racist white man.
I'm not a racist. I'm saying it. I'm saying it right now.
A Latina woman. Who continues to stalk a Latina woman.
She said she wanted to go on a second date.
And you believe all lives matter.
They don't? They don't? What about babies? What about unborn babies? What about their lives?
What about them? We're not talking about that right now.
Well, their lives matter too.
Okay, bye.
Bye.